Welcome to your mat. This practice is a practice to let go of your day, the wins, the frustrations, and everything in between. It will be a slower, more inward focus, a flow vinyasa practice. You'll need one blanket for practice today. Let's start off on our backs. Laying down on your backs and hug your knees into your chest and hold onto your knees with your hands. Relax the shoulders and then separate your knees. Separate your knees, inviting in a sense of spaciousness. Relax the shoulders, relaxing your pubic bone and sitting bones down towards the ground, and gently tuck your chin down towards your chest. And let's do 3 full body breaths, rhythm of your own breath. Breathing into the back of the body, sides of the body, as much as you do the front of the body. And after your third cycle of breath, hold on to your inner ankles, the front of your shins. Bring your feet together. Let the forearms rest in your inner thighs. Just another shape to invite in a sense of spaciousness. Again, heavy shoulders, heavy back of the skull. Part of the process of letting go is not something else to do, but an allowance. Allow the ground and the mat to support you. Allow yourself to be supported not only externally by the ground, by the earth, but also by your breath internally. So about two more full cycles of breath here. Now gently bring your knees in towards each other. You can interlace your fingers in front of the top of your shins, or hold on to the top of your shins with your hands. And relax the shoulders. About 2 to 3 full body breaths here. Again, breathing into the back of the body, that sense of support. And slowly release into happy baby pose. You can grab onto the outer edges of your feet or your ankles, wherever is fair and friendly and accessible for you today. Again, dropping the pubic bone and the sitting bones down towards the ground, heavy shoulder blades. Slightly tucking your chin in towards your chest. About 2 to 3 more full cycles of breath here. Full body breath. And slowly again, bring your knees together. Hug them into your chest. And 3 circles around on your sacrum, as big or as small as you like. Rhythm of your own breath. Once you've completed the circles, lower your feet down towards the ground. Bring your arms out wide. Press your feet down and slightly shift your hips to the right. Again, hug your knees in towards your chest and lower your knees to the left. Look to the left as you get settled. And when you're ready, turn your gaze past your right shoulder. We are in a supine twist, making any macro and micro adjustments you need. If you like, left hand on top of right thigh. And about 2 to 3 more cycles of breath here, full body breath. And slowly releasing. Bring your knees and hips back to center, recenter. Press your feet down and shift your hips slightly to the left. Hug the knees in, lower your knees to the right, even turn your head to the right to start. And once you're settled there, turn your gaze towards the left, softening the shoulders down. And 2 to 3 more full cycles of breath. Unhurried and unrushed. And slowly release. Roll over onto your right side and slowly make your way on up onto all fours, onto your hands and knees. For a couple rounds of cat-cows, any variations you like. I'm going to tuck my toes under, arch the spine as I inhale, and exhale, tops of the feet and round the back. 2 more times, rhythm of your own breath. Let's meet center, thread the needle, take your right arm through, down to right shoulder, right side of your face. And you can keep your left hand here or extend your left arm in front, overhead. Keep the back of the neck long. About 2 more cycles of breath. Slowly release. Switch sides. Left arm, thread the needle. Left side of your face down. Right arm can stay here or extend your right arm overhead. Move back a little bit. Full body breath. About 2 more cycles of breath here. Slowly make your way to center and tuck your toes under. Let's meet downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Feel free to pedal it out, bending one knee and lengthening the other leg. We'll meet in downward facing dog. On your inhale, float forward into plank pose, high push-up position. On your exhale, back into downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Rhythm of your own breath, floating forward and downward facing dog. 1 more. Forward and downward facing dog. Walk your feet forward into a forward fold. Bend your knees as much as you like. You can let your belly rest on your thighs, or you could bend and straighten a couple times, or keep the legs straight. Meet yourself where you are. Let the back of the skull release down towards the ground. One more cycle of breath. And inhale, come into a halfway lift. Fingertips can be on the ground or onto your shins. Exhale, forward fold. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold in self-acknowledgement. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale, fold. This time, bring your hands to your hips, shoulder blades on the back, elbows to the sky. Reach your chest forward, booty back, and stand up. All the way on up to standing. Once you're at the top, reach your arms up, breathe in. You can gaze up at your fingertips. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. 2 more like that. Root down, rise up, breathe in. And exhale, hands to your heart. 1 more time, root down, rise up. This time we'll take it all the way down and fold forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Half sun salutations, root down, rise up, breathe in. Maybe a little back bend at the top. Exhale, hands to your heart. 2 more like that. Root down, rise up, breathe in. Exhale and forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Root down, rise up, breathe in. And exhale, hands to your heart. Root down, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, hands to your heart and forward fold. This time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back into a low lunge. Back knee down. Stay on those right fingertips, left hand to left thigh, and twist towards your left. Stay here or reach your left arm up to the sky. 1 more breath. Exhale, release both hands down to the ground. For another breath or two, allow the hips to soften down a little bit more. Breathing. And on your next inhale, lift the back knee, step it forward into a forward fold. Exhale. And then root down, rise up, extended mountain pose. Right back on down into a forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, left foot steps back, back knee down, left fingertips down, right hand to right thigh, and twist to the right. Stay here or reach the right arm up to the sky. And slowly release both fingertips down. Again, let the hips soften down towards the ground. 1 more breath. Now this time, step back into downward facing dog, hips up and back. Inhale forward into plank pose. As you exhale, lower the knees down, lower all the way down. Separate the feet as wide as the mat. And on your inhale, your variation of cobra. And lower down. Let's meet downward facing dog, hips up and back. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, step your right foot forward. Step your left foot in a bit and come into pyramid pose. So you're spinning that left heel down, square the hips, lengthen the spine, inhale and exhale, fold. Again, bowing in self-acknowledgement, looking inward with no judgments, no expectations, breathing. 1 more full cycle of breath. Bend the right knee, step it back into downward facing dog, hips up and back. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Left foot forward, step your right foot in for pyramid pose. Square the hips, so outer left hip back, right hip forward and down. Long spine, inhale and exhale, bowing inward. Again, full body breaths, breathing into the back of the body as much as the front. 1 more full cycle of breath. And slowly release into downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Plank pose. Inhale. Exhale. Lower the knees down. Lower all the way down. Feet wide. Inhale into your cobra. And exhale. Let's meet downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Inhale. Lift the heels. Bend the knees. Right foot forward. Walk your hands to the left and come into a wide-legged straddle. Fold forward. You can bring the fingertips wide. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Again, bend the elbow tips wide as you press the fingertips down. Lengthen your spine and the back of your skull down to the ground. Shoulder blades on your back. And inhale, halfway lift. Take your right hand to your left ankle. Let the hips dip from right to left and extend your left arm forward. As you twist to the left, peeking underneath your left armpit. One more full cycle of breath. And slowly release and switching. This time, right arm overhead, left hand reaches towards right ankle. Allow the left hip to lower down towards the right, peeking underneath your right armpit. And breathe. Three-dimensional breathing here. One more full cycle of breath. And slowly release. Let's take one more forward fold to the center for a breath or two. Halfway lift, walk your hands to the right and step back into downward facing dog. Inhale forward into plank, exhale lower down. Legs wide, come into cobra. And downward facing dog, hips up and back. Pigeon pose. Right knee to outside of the right wrist. Tuck the back toes under and slide that left knee back. For a moment here, come up onto fingertips and hug your legs in towards each other. Keep your legs relatively active as you extend the legs away from each other. You could come onto elbows, you can release your head. But keep those legs relatively active, shoulders relaxed. 2 to 3 more full body breaths, front, back, and sides. One more breath. And slowly release. Downward facing dog. Left knee outside of left wrist. Curl the back toes under. Slide that right knee back. Make sure that right leg's coming straight out from your hip. Come up onto fingertips. Hug your legs in towards each other. And as you exhale, keep the legs relatively active. Extend the legs away. Meet yourself where you are onto elbows. Full body breaths. About 2 to 3 more here. And slowly release. Come up onto your hands and knees. Downward facing dog. And walk your feet halfway forward. Have a seat onto your bottom. Grab onto your blanket. Now we're going to a more restorative pose. Open the blanket so it's in a more rectangular shape. Fold the blanket in about 1/3 of the way and then roll it into a longer, skinnier roll. We'll come into a restorative pose, often called goddess pose. Soles of the feet together, knees wide, like cobbler's pose. Take the blanket over your ankles, tuck it underneath your shins. Slide your bottom a little bit closer to your ankles and lean back until you're on your back. Slide your bottom closer towards your feet so part of the blanket is also underneath your thighs. And then release your arms by your sides, not directly next to your sides, but a little bit outward. Shoulder blades on the back. We'll stay here for about 2 to 3 minutes. Again, part of letting go, making space is not something that we do, but often it is something that we allow. Allow yourself to be supported, not only by the ground beneath you, but also the breath within you. Whatever points of contact of your body are touching the ground, allow those points of contact to be heavier into the earth. And allow your breath now to breathe you. You are supported. Soften the space in between your ears and relax your jaw. About another 2 to 3 full cycles of breath. And then start to deepen your breath. Bring movement back to your fingers and toes. You can use your hands to close your knees in towards each other. And move the blanket to the side. And roll to your right or left side. With awareness, press yourself up to a seated position. You can take that blanket roll and place it on your thighs. And bring your hands to your heart, either palms together or overlap one hand on top of the other. Take a moment to think of one thing in your life that you are grateful for, no matter how big or small. And we'll end together one cleansing breath. First, empty out all the air from your lungs. Inhale through your nose, fill up. And exhale out of your mouth. As always, gratitude for practicing together. May it be of benefit to us and everybody else around us. Thank you.